Do you know the most famous and widely loved Chinese classic that has been adapted into countless works and inspired numerous derivatives? That's right, it's Journey to the West. You might be familiar with Goku from Dragon Ball, who was originally based on a giant monkey, or you may recall the pig-like character Pigsy. While the later storylines of Dragon Ball diverge significantly from Journey to the West and are essentially unrelated, it's undeniable that the original concept of Dragon Ball took inspiration from this Chinese classic, one of the four great classical novels of China. However, Journey to the West is far more than just a mythological tale. It is rooted in real historical events. Let's delve into the fascinating origins of this legendary story. Historically, the protagonist of Journey to the West, Tang Sanzang, was based on a real-life monk from the Tang dynasty named Xuanzang. Between 627 and 645 AD, Xuanzang embarked on an incredible journey, traveling on foot from Chang'an, modern-day Xi'an, in China to the ancient land of Tianzhu, modern-day India, in search of Buddhist scriptures. Imagine this. The journey spanned over 14,000 to 15,000 li, roughly 7,000 kilometers, crossing towering mountains, vast deserts, and treacherous terrain. It was an ultimate test of human endurance. The entire expedition took less than 4 years, with 2 years for the outward journey and 2 for the return, during which Xuanzang stayed in India for over a decade, studying Buddhist teachings and eventually bringing back 657 scriptures. His efforts had a profound impact on the development of Buddhism in China. Interestingly, the novel's fictional distance of 108,000 li might have been inspired by Xuanzang's actual travel pace. Historically, he traveled approximately 20 li a day. At that rate, covering 108,000 li would indeed take about 14 years. Of course, the novel dramatizes these details, but it still conveys the grueling challenges of the journey that in the novel Journey to the West. The story becomes far more fantastical. Tang Sanzang is tasked by the Bodhisattva Guanyin with traveling from the Tang Empire in the east to the Thunderclap Monastery in the west. In Buddhist lore, this monastery is a sacred site where Buddha Shakyamuni resides, and the Buddhist scriptures stored there are said to hold the power to save humanity from suffering. Along the way, Tang Sanzang faces countless challenges, but he is not alone. He recruits 4 vividly characterized disciples who become the heart of the story. How much do you know about Tang Sanzang's 4 disciples? Let's meet them briefly. The first and most famous is Sun Wukong, also known as the Monkey King, dubbed the Great Sage equal to heaven. He possesses incredible powers, such as the ability to transform into 72 different forms and the sharp-eyed Huiyin Jin Jing, fire eyes. Wukong is bold, clever, and mischievous. You might have heard of his iconic moment, holding his staff aloft and declaring, "Let me sit on the Jade Emperor's throne." His rebellious spirit has left a lasting impression on readers and audiences alike. Next is Zhu Beiji, originally the Marshal Tianpeng, who commanded 100,000 heavenly naval soldiers. His downfall came from flirting with Chang'e, a moon goddess, or, as some versions suggest, spying on her bath. He was banished to the mortal realm and accidentally reincarnated as a pig demon. Lazy and gluttonous, Beiji nonetheless has a kind heart and often steps up in moments of danger. While earlier versions of the story portrayed him as a burden to the group, later adaptations have given him more depth and likability. Then there's Sha Wujing, formerly the curtain-lifting general of the Milky Way. Banished for breaking a valuable item in heaven, he became a river demon on Earth. Loyal and dependable, Wujing is the unsung hero of the group, often fading into the background. His most famous line? "Elder brother, the master has been captured by a monster again." Lastly, we have the White Dragon Horse, the 3rd son of the Dragon King of the West Sea. After committing a crime, he was punished by being turned into a horse and tasked with carrying Tang Sanzang. Though he rarely speaks or acts, his presence is vital to the group. Did you know he's actually a dragon? Many readers forget this until he transforms back into his original form. Throughout their journey, Tang Sanzang and his disciples face 81 trials, a number symbolizing ultimate hardship in Chinese culture. They traverse forests filled with malevolent spirits, deserts teeming with danger, and mountains shrouded in peril. Among their most iconic challenges are battles against the Black Bear Demon, Yellow Brow Demon, Flaming Mountain, Spider Spirits, White Bone Spirit, and the 3 demons of Tiger, Deer, and Goat. These adversaries all share a common goal: to capture Tang Sanzang and consume his flesh, believed to grant immortality. However, through Sun Wukong's wit, the assistance of his companions, and guidance from Guanyin, the team repeatedly overcomes the odds. Eventually, Tang Sanzang and his disciples reach the Thunderclap Monastery, where they meet Buddha Shakyamuni and successfully obtain the sacred scriptures. Their mission complete, they return to the Tang Empire, fulfilling their goal of bringing salvation to humanity. This journey is not just an epic adventure, but also a profound exploration of faith, teamwork, and perseverance. Journey to the West remains one of the most enduring and beloved classics, celebrated for its extraordinary imagination and philosophical depth. If you're as fascinated by this story as we are, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting insights into Chinese culture.